What's going on, everybody? It's your boy D coming at you from the court, and today we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty, and the topic of discussion is Michael Jordan's comments on who he would take over the other, Kobe or LeBron. And of course, we all know Michael Jeffrey Jordan decided to go with Kobe Bryant, and I think he did so in a means to kind of mock LeBron James and at the same time ride for the guy who pretty much duplicated every single style that Michael Jordan had. He's a fan of his own gameplay. So why not root for or take the guy who plays exactly like you over the guy who doesn't? Now, today, what we're doing is we're completely debunking Kobe Bryant, and we're going to go a little bit further and debunk Michael Jordan being the greatest of... You know what? Yeah, in my opinion, I'm going to officially debunk Michael Jordan as being the greatest of all time. And how I'm going to do that is with cold, hard facts. I'm going to put about maybe 3 little stat bubbles up here. There you guys go. Right there you see LeBron's, you see Michael Jordan's, and you see Kobe Bryant's. Now, first we're going to go over LeBron's all-time stats, his career stats. Like, this is everything, like in a whole, just period. So we're going to start off with the games he's played. Of course, he's still an ongoing player, so it has his previous year there, which is 74 games. Now, I did the math. LeBron in his entire career has yet to miss a complete 100 games. He has not missed 100 games yet. Out of 13 years, he's only missed about 88, if I'm not mistaken. So to me, for PER, that speaks volume for LeBron James. So, but here we've got, LeBron and Michael Jordan's comparison in terms of PER. Michael Jordan's up by about 0.3%. And that's, of course, because, they can kind of rely on him more to be that guy that they need in clutch situations. You know what I'm saying? The player efficiency rate. But we're going to go to the points. Now, as a whole, with his entire career, LeBron averages 27.1 points per game. Now, of course, Michael Jordan outdoes him with 3 points more per game throughout his entire career. And Michael Jordan did that on 3 more shots than LeBron James. So that point right there, we'll give that to Michael Jordan. And then we're going to go on to total rebounds. LeBron averaged 8.6 rebounds just his last year, the 2016-17 year, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about as a whole. So as a whole, so far, because he's not done yet, I think he's got a good maybe 3 or 4 really good years left, and then he's gonna start really declining. But LeBron averages 7.3 rebounds per game for his entire career. Michael Jordan averages 6.2. Michael Jordan's average is not bad, but it's not as good as LeBron James. Now, LeBron James averages 7 assists per game. That's through a 13-year span. Michael Jordan averages 5.3. That's not bad, once again, but it's not as good as LeBron James. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because the part of LeBron James's game that people critiques and says that Jordan is better or excels better than LeBron, statistically, it doesn't show that. Okay, so we're going to get into this. Field goal percentage for an entire career, LeBron James so far is at 50%. We go over to Michael Jordan's, his is at 49.7. So LeBron scores the ball better. We're getting that out of the way right now. And then we're going to go over the 3-point percentage. For a career, LeBron is at 34.2. Michael Jordan is at 32.7. So let's just sit there. Let's just sit and let that sink in. Wait a minute. I'm not even done. I'm gonna deter from Michael Jordan, and I'm gonna focus more on Kobe Bryant, considering Michael Jordan says he'd take Kobe Bryant over LeBron. We're gonna look at career scoring. Points per game, LeBron James is averaging 27.1 points. Kobe Bryant's averaging 25. We're going to go to rebounds. LeBron's averaging 7.3 per game throughout his entire career. Kobe's averaging 5.2. We're going to go to assists, where we know LeBron is going to excel over Kobe. LeBron has 7 assists per game. Kobe has 4.7. We're going to go to the field goal percentage. Kobe Bryant is 44.7. LeBron James is 50.1. We're going to go to the 3-point field goal percentage. LeBron James is 34.2. Kobe Bryant is 32.9. Now, moving on to something that I don't think is as important, but it is in a way. Like in clutch situations, we need you to knock down these free throws. So almost, but they're 0.2 off. Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant average about the same free throw percentage for their career. Now, LeBron does devastatingly lack in free throw ability. He does not shoot the free throw well when he needs to. And just as a career, even when I'm watching him, I'm just watching and I'm like, you got to work on your free throws, dude. For 14 years, I've been telling him, because I'm cool with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? That's my homeboy. No, but I've been thinking to myself, he really needs to increase his free throw ability, and I think he has, like, it's coming like little spurts, you know, like that year, those 4 years he was with Miami. He looked fantastic all around, just period. His 3-point shooting was better. Everything was better. But Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant excel at free throw shooting. LeBron just, he doesn't. And I can't remember what the EFG thing is. Let me actually check before I start running my mouth and I don't know what I'm talking about. EFG is effective field goal percentage. Okay, so we're going to look at these one more time, and I want you guys to tell me who is better. Because from my eye test, not the eye test, statistically, I'm going to go statistically now. Statistically, LeBron James is better. Last year was 59.4. That's right on the brim of 60%. For a career, he's at 53.6. Michael Jordan was at 50.9. Kobe Bryant was at 48.2. Now, PER, LeBron James and Michael Jordan kind of even out a little bit. Like, LeBron is like 0.3 off. And I'm thinking about doing this. I don't really know if I want to, because I was supposed to just make this short and sweet. But you guys pay attention to what I just did. I just pretty much laid that out for you guys and showed you statistically who is better in each category. And it is pretty much hands down LeBron James. Now, I'm going to pull up per game stats, and I want you guys to tell me what you think about all of this. I think it's, well, no, not per game stats. I'm just gonna bring up more in-depth career statistics, and I want you guys to most definitely get in the comment section and let me know what you think about all this, because I love to hear you guys' input. It's just it's really refreshing to hear what you guys have to say about everything. But we've already did the field goal percentage. We did the 3-point percentage. We did all of that shit, all that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to stop with the swearing because this is a much different channel from my other one. But we're going to go to, let's do defensive rebounding, steals, and blocks. And then we're going to do, I think this is turnovers per game. We'll see who had the most turnovers. I think LeBron most definitely has the most turnovers per game. And he doesn't have the one thing that kills me is the fact that people say that Kenyon Martin, for instance, Kenyon Martin was on Undisputed, I believe, and they were talking to him and they was pretty much asking him, does he agree with Michael Jordan choosing Kobe Bryant over LeBron James? And essentially what he said was yeah, because of their mentality. Now, I do agree that LeBron is a little bit passive when it comes down to it, when he really needs to be aggressive, like game 3 of these past finals. He should have taken that last shot instead of dishing it out to Kyle Korver. I do agree with that. I did not agree with that play that he came up with in his head. I don't agree with the decision he came up with. It just wasn't a good decision, and he shouldn't have passed the ball, because you are a for sure scorer down in the paint. Nobody can stop you, and the only way they can stop you is by fouling you, and that's not even a 100% chance at stopping them. And then even with that, he can still get the and one. So you gotta weigh the options there and think, like, is the Golden State Warriors defense going to risk fouling me, as strong as I am and as potent as I am at the rim, and risk getting an and one? Because at the same time, as strong as he is, he can go up and get fouled, but he can go up, get fouled, and score at the same time. Now it's a 3-point play. They're not going to risk it, so they're probably just going to let you score. And if they foul you hard enough, it's going to have to be a flagrant, because you're a locomotive. They can't stop you physically. So that's something LeBron James needs to work on. Hopefully, he kind of clicks this coming year, the 17-18 season, and just gets down to it and does what he needs to do, because he's going to need to do that if he's quote unquote chasing the ghost. But let's get over all of this shit and let's get to stuff. I'm sorry. And let's talk about these other statistics, the statistics that people don't really pay attention to, but they actually mean something. So let's go to LeBron James's career statistics, and let's see, I don't know, let's do offensive rebounding. Career statistics, offensive rebounding, LeBron James is 1.2. Now let's go to Kobe's. Kobe is 1.1. So LeBron James just slightly beats out Kobe Bryant in terms of offensive rebounding. Now let's look at MJ's offensive rebounding is at 1.6. So in terms of offensive rebounding, Michael Jordan is better, but as a whole rebounder, LeBron James is the better rebounder because he gets the defensive boards more than the offensive boards. But the effort for offensive rebounds means a little bit more to me because your teammate shot or you shot and you actually put in the effort to go back and get that rebound so that you guys can have another possession. So offensive rebounding is slightly more important to me. I like the fact that Michael Jordan is up on offensive rebounding and he's the smaller player, which that's really fucking cool. Really freaking cool. I don't know, you guys, I'm gonna work on that swearing thing. But let's move on. Defensive rebounding, LeBron most definitely excels. He is at 6.0, Kobe is at 4.1, and Michael Jordan is at 4.7. Now, let's go all the way down to steals. Career for LeBron is 1.6. I think career for Kobe is 1.4. Career for Michael Jordan is 2.3. So Michael Jordan is a better stealer than LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. And then let's go to blocks. LeBron is at 0.8. Kobe is at 0.5. Michael Jordan is at 0.8. So LeBron and Michael Jordan in terms of blocks are neck and neck. They're pretty much the same. Turnovers per game, LeBron James is ahead. So the little slightly important but knick-knacky things, LeBron is probably the worst. Like he's not the worst. LeBron is, I think he's a little better than Kobe in offensive rebounding, I think, because Kobe is 1.1 and LeBron is 1.2. Okay, so offensive rebounding, he's not better than Jordan, but defensive rebounding, he's better than both. We already got that. Steals, he's better than Kobe, but he's not better than Jordan. Blocks, he's better than Kobe, but he's not better than Jordan. And turnovers per game, he has more turnovers per game than between all three of them. So, if you guys don't believe the statistics, then I have no idea what else to throw at you guys in order to get you to see that LeBron James is the better player. I know a lot of people are going to be like, he doesn't have the assassin's mentality. He's just not as aggressive. And I agree with that. But is that so much of a flaw to where, especially if he's got teammates, good teammates. Now, I don't agree with the play in game 3, but he made the play. There's no taking it back. He made it to one of the best all-time three-point shooters in the history of the NBA in Kyle Korver. He passed that ball, Kyle Korver. Sorry, I said Korver. He passed that ball to Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver hadn't been making shots, which is why I don't agree with him passing the ball to Kyle Korver. I would have probably been looking for Kyrie Irving, if anybody. But he passed that ball to Kyle Korver. He was doubled. It's the correct play. I just don't agree with it because he could have easily made that bucket. And that is something that will sat with me for a while, because if he makes that play, maybe they don't go down 3-1 or 3-0 and then they have to come back in game 4 and win game 4 and then they lose game 5. If he makes that play, it comes out differently. So that is a knock to me for him in my eyes. You're not aggressive enough. You have to be more aggressive, not passive. Sometimes you got to say, forget making the correct play, the basketball savvy play, the high IQ basketball pass. And you know what I'm saying? While you're double teamed, sometimes you have to forget that and you have to do what you have to do. And at that point, LeBron James had to do what he had to do. Now, let's talk about the 2010-2011 meltdown against the Dallas Mavericks. That is not excusable. In no way, shape, or form can anybody excuse that. I don't give a damn if you're Gloria James. You cannot excuse the way LeBron melted down in 2011 against the Dallas Mavericks with only one superstar in Dirk Nowitzki. There is no way that should have happened. You don't get a pass for that, LeBron James. You lose points for that. But you're still the greatest player of all time in my eyes, because statistically you're the best player out of the three people, out of the other two people that they're comparing you to, and via the eye test. I mean, like, looking at this guy play is like watching an architect perfectly craft a home on his device, and nothing cracks, nothing breaks, nothing creaks. The steps are perfect, the siding is wonderful, the windows are made perfectly, the paint is shining and it's glossing, and everything is perfect. That's what watching LeBron James play basketball is. He passes the ball. He scores at will when he wants to. He's number 6 all-time scoring. By the time he's finished, he's going to be better than Jordan in all-time scoring. Kobe Bryant is, I think, either 2 or 3. He's probably going to be better than Kobe Bryant all-time scoring. You guys have to not be, I don't know. I don't want to say not be biased because I sound biased. Look at the facts. It's facts. It's facts. I watch Cass Nasty. He says that a lot. It's facts. You guys have to look at the statistics, man. Even the eye test, he makes his players better. He passes the ball better. Statistically, he's a better shooter. You know, he's faster. He's stronger. He's got a better basketball IQ. And those are facts, not just my opinion. But you guys get in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about everything. Do you think that this proves that LeBron James is the better player of the three? Now, I know a lot of people are going to say 5 just sounds better than 3. 6 just sounds better than 3. Well, 7 sounds better than 6 and 5. And Robert Horry's got 7 rings. Is he better than Michael Jordan? No, he's not. There are people out there that have more rings than Michael Jordan that are better than Michael Jordan. So you can't base who's the greatest off of the rings, because that is a team thing. That's not an individual feat. That is a team accomplishment. So with that being said, think about it as an all-around skill, all-around abilities. Who is better? Who has the most abilities? Who is able to do more? And it's LeBron James. Not even opinionated, but statistically. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. Be sure to give the video a like, comment, and you know what else to do. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.